be disruptive defensively for 40 minutes, which is really going to be difficult against such a high-powered offense such as Utah. They also need to be able to control the boards. That defense allows them to get out in transition.
It's not going to be easy. Here's the starters for the Wildcats: Shayna Pillington, Lauren Fields, and Jane LaVille. Esmeri Martinez, we talked about her, and Kate Reese. This is a veteran squad with 3 fifth-year seniors and 3 seniors, but also some young faces for Adia Barnes with 4 freshmen. And for the Utes, Izzy Palmer gets the starting nod in this one. This is her 3rd start on the season, giving them a little more length at the guard spots with Kennedy McQueen and Gianna Kneepkens, Jenna Johnson, and Alissa Pili in the forward spots. And Angela, both of these teams like to pick this pace up. It's a matter of which team can control that pace in this one.
Quick contrast in styles. Will Arizona's defense or Utah's offense get it going early?
We are underway. The tip to the Wildcats. They come in 14-3 overall, 4-2 in conference play. Coming off the loss at Colorado. No game Friday for the Utes. Arizona State, unfortunately, too many injuries for their team, and we hope they get healthy and can get back in to conference play. As they work it inside, the Wildcats do. Kate Reese, she got too far in.
Great offensive possession right there for Arizona with the score with Kate Reese, but the motion on the offense, they were moving the ball around the perimeter and got a great look on the low block.
5th-year senior out of Cypress, Texas, and Utah says we're going to work it in as well, but not enough room for Johnson. Now Kate Reese gets the rebound, brings it all the way down. Kick out to LaVille, and swish. This is the way they needed to start things off.
This is what they need to do. They need to defense a rebound, hold Utah to 1 shot, and then get out in transition. Their best offense is their transition offense.
Yeah, they've come out. They look sharp. They are ready to go. And it's effort, and that's what Adia Barnes has been asking for, the effort from her team and trying to get that consistently as Pili needs some help. And there's the pressure D, the steal. Pellington out running, and it's a 7-0 Wildcats start.
Great early start for Arizona. Their defense converting into offense for them.
And that's what they really like. It energizes, and then if they have to go into the half-court set, though, as Palmer loses the D momentarily, Utes on the board.
Really strong move there by Izzy Palmer. One of the reasons why she was inserted into the starting lineup. Much more aggressive offensively for this Utah team.
Yeah, 5'9" out of Newcastle, Australia. Transferred in 2021 from Texas. Had been coming off the bench. LaVille, another one. This one won't go. She can light it up, and she's a player that the Wildcats are trying to find more shot selection, more shot options for her. Palmer double team, tries to get out.
That was a great defensive possession by Arizona. Kate Reese came over and helped out on that drive.
Inbound to Alissa Pili, the and one. She is so strong.
Utah runs a great baseline out of bounds play, gets the ball to Pili on the low block. And when she gets position on the low block, she is tough to stop, and she has such great body control. She's able to finish.
Transferred in this past season from USC, but can't convert the 3-point play. It's a 7-0 start for Arizona. And Utah chipping into that deficit now, settling in. And there's a takeaway. Jenna Johnson with the hand in the passing lane. Pili loses the D. And somehow gets the finger roll to go.
Beautiful finish by Pili. She's so great with the ball in her hands.
Reese inside but short, and she gets fouled from behind.
She's going to have a lot of opportunities in the middle of the paint and short corner offensively. Let's see if she's able to use that as a catalyst for either her own shot or to be able to get open looks on the reversal.
Lisa Jones, Kenneth Nash, and Lorena Alamana, our officiating crew, as Reese gets both free throws. The 5th-year senior and the AP All-American honorable mention last year.
Arizona's success is predicated on effort, defense, and rebounding.
Palmer, high archer, nothing but net, ties this one up here in the first quarter.
Utah able to make Arizona pay for trapping the ball and sending someone to the middle of the floor for an open 3.
Crowd making some noise. And remember, Lynn Roberts is donating. There's going to be a lot of threes. She better get ready. The drive by Jenna Johnson, fouled from behind, and she'll get free throws. There's just, the offense has been a struggle when they've had losses. Maya Naji, 6'4" freshman from Hopkins, Minnesota, 34 in navy blue for the Wildcats. And she can't get that free throw there either. Pellington. Cuello's on, number 13 for the Wildcats. Really a spark off the bench. Shot won't go for Fields. Long rebound, and they'll say it'll stay here. So Najee getting into good position inside.
Able to get into their offense quickly, reverse the ball, and get some actions at the basket. This will open up their offense quite a bit.
Gianna Kneepkens, her first. It stays with Arizona. Cuello, unselfish play. And you'll see the Utes mix up their defenses at times to try to just throw it up. They may not stay in it for long periods of time like Arizona will, but they'll try to mix things up. Pili.
You hear so much about their offense, but they have an improved defense as well.
They have worked extensively on that in the offseason. Johnson with the long rebound. McQueen with the finish.
The highest percentage three-point shot is a three-point shot off of
extra chances for Utah. Gets them right back in this one as that one won't go for Najee. Cuello, those active hands, almost the takeaway. Utes have yet to lead in this one. Looking for the first opportunity. McQueen back-to-back buckets. Extra effort again, this time Deja Young, who just checked in. Pili working hard, finger roll, pretty.
Utah right there, great job going to the offensive rebounds to give their team a second chance at the basket. It's going to play a big role in this game.
Over 2.5 minute scoring drought for Arizona. They need a bucket. Najee, the double team. Oh, but the hand up. Excellent communication between she and Martinez.
Impressive by the freshman Najee right there. She felt the double come over, saw Martinez dive to the rim, and hit her with a nice pass.
Pili getting deep in the paint. Give her another and one. They give the foul to Gilbert, not Martinez. I think a break for Arizona on that one. Pili, three-point play this time. And I like the fact that Coach Roberts didn't call a quick timeout after they went down 7-0. She really let her team figure it out and settle down.
Trusting the team. They've been off for 9 days. Let them play themselves out of that.
Yeah, that's a great point. LaVille tries to get open and does. She can create for herself so often.
LaVille is so explosive off the floor. She gets so high on her jump shots. And Pili had a great contest right there, but
LaVille just so athletic and incredible. So is Alissa Pili.
Trying to get them back in the win column today.
You know, LaVille and Pili. As LaVille trying to get rid of Deja Young. Oh, that little pretty high arcing shot drops.
And getting it going early on in this first quarter.
And both teams needing it. Pili leading all scorers with 11. The only player in double digits. That shot just flat as Pili tries to save it, but into the hands of Gilbert. She's going to push. Didn't have the numbers, but pulls up and sticks it. Confidence by Kaylin Gilbert.
The freshman Kaylin Gilbert started the season out playing really well. Hasn't had as many minutes lately in the Pac-12 play, but she's a confident young player.
Oh, and out running, losing the D. 4 freshmen coming in this year for Adia Barnes, the top recruit class in the nation. Gilbert just short. And a chance for the Utes to take the lead back.
Not a great offensive possession for Arizona right there. I think they wanted a better look with the shot clock running out.
Izzy Palmer, the junior, getting the starting nod, her third on the season today, instead of Ines Vieta. Both teams really heating up as of late. They've been working it inside. They've been looking to break. That one won't go for Johnson, so she kicks it back out. Palmer with 3, way outside. Makes it in good. A momentum shifter there, and the lead back to Utah, 25-22.
I love it. I love what they're doing with this initiative. It's great for the community, and it's great for the players as well.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them interacting. Second quarter underway. Both teams shooting it up. And some fresh legs on the court for Utah. High arc for Kneepkens. And Gianna Kneepkens, her first points of the ballgame.
Great offense from Utah right there, sharing the ball and getting a great look.
Kate Reese back on for the Wildcats, out running, pushing the tempo.
Arizona realizes that again, they have to either in transition.
Deja Young stays on. She's got the ball in her hands. Here's Reese. High to low, trying to draw contact, can't get it. Sidbury, right place, right time. with the advantage, but both teams were shooting well to finish the first quarter. 4 for the last 6 for Arizona, 5 for the last 7 for the Utes, as Kate Reese's 3 just short.
Cannot wait for the ball to get to you.
They forced 21 turnovers to their opponents, which is tops in the Pac-12. Sidbury, ball fake, keeps driving. Yeah, landed awkwardly. It was kind of holding the back of her neck and her head. Hopefully she's okay. She'll take a seat. Paris Clark comes on, 22 in navy blue, as the first free throw off the mark for the freshman from Salt Lake City.
Utah's doing a nice job passing out of that trap, that initial trap, and then attacking the 4-on-3 or 3-on-2 advantage that they'll have on the weak side.
Transition defense was the first thing that Adia Barnes said to us that her team was going to have to do today against this Utah team. And so far they've listened to her as the unselfish play continues. The dish off there, down low to Najee.
Nice paint attack by Pellington. Drew the defense to double and had a nice dish off to Najee.
Picking up the dribble, nowhere to go. Kelsey Reese under the backboard. And the Wildcats have numbers. Outrunning Pellington, finger roll good.
For Utah, the last thing you want to see is Arizona out in transition.
And the Utes need a bucket. And it's been almost 3 minutes since they've hit a field goal. Foul on Paris Clark. A travel call on Deja Young. She's quick, a little too quick there. Arizona forces you to do things you don't always like to do or think to do. They forced 21 turns. Utah averages 15 a game. Right now they're sitting with 5. Oh, Pellington with the jumper, good.
Great kick out by Kate Reese.
Yep, she's definitely not looking for the 3 as she steps down. Good defensive rotation by Shayna Pellington, and now outrunning Kate Reese right there with her, and good.
Coach Roberts got her starters back into the game, see if they can calm down a little bit and start to execute offensively.
Yeah, we saw a variety of different combos out there for the Utes. Here's Pili trying to take it at Kate Reese, trying to get a little room, and wow, is she smart knowing where she is out there.
That is a tough bucket by Pili right there. Reese had great position. She went straight up, but Pili was able to shoot over her.
Back to a 1-point Arizona lead. The quickness by Clark drives it up good. There are some quick guards on this Arizona team.
Paris Clark comes right off the bench and gets it going with a nice dribble attack at the rim.
Hesitation, and it works.
Kneepkens is shooting 48% from 3. They're going to run her out the 3-point line, so she's going to need to be able to do that, attack the paint and shoot some floaters.
Both of these teams have multiple players averaging double figures on the season. Arizona, the only team with 4 players averaging 11 points or better. As Kate Reese kicks it up, high post, around and out. Oh, what a pretty finish. Putting it back up with Paris Clark.
Paris Clark coming in. She had the layup earlier, and then a nice job attacking the offensive boards and putting it in.
With a movement right there on the weak side glass as Pili will get another chance at the free throw line.
Decent or good shots for great shots offensively.
Alissa Pili.
Utah's done a great job of having Pili be that release valve for that trap.
Leads the team in scoring, 19 points per game. Also leads the team in rebounding. Utes back within 1. And Kate Reese thought she held that pivot foot down, and the official right there called the travel. She does not agree. Oh, there's the trap. But Palmer able to squeeze between the 2 defenders. Shot clock down to 5. Johnson
has not been shooting particularly well, only 19% from the 3-point line. But again, they're sharing the ball. They're going to pass it. Good looks for better looks. That was a great look by Johnson.
First lead for the Utes since it was 31-30. And Kate Reese, it has just been back and forth, a counter-attack at both ends.
This is just executing better. Great offense is better than good defense.
Both free throws no good. Long rebound, though, to Puello as she saves it. Kate Reese is a 67% free thrower. Free throws have been a struggle a bit, though, this year for the Wildcats. Something that we definitely saw them working on there. Shot clock down to 5. Pellington with the pull-up and gets it.
and Pellington just lead them with a nice pull-up jumper.
Averaging 13 points per game. She's got 8 points in this one. Really a balanced attack on both sides. As the Utes working across the paint again to Alissa Pili. Can they regain the lead or tie this one up before halftime? Pellington just loses defenders with her crossover. Shot clock to 5. Wants some help. Down to 3. Puello just short. Long rebound, Utah. A chance to extend their lead here before halftime. What a first half.
Well played half by both Utah and Arizona.
Clock winding down. McQueen got to get the shot off, but no good. Right there, the opportunity, but that's the way the first half.
One of the things that you and I both loved when we were talking to the coaches, Krista, was that they both talked about Jade LaVille and Pili and how hard they work. They're some of the hardest working players that they have on their roster. So they immediately were able to come in and fit in, and now they're having a tremendous impact on both of their team's success.
Yeah, they certainly are. And, you know, you never really totally know if it's going to work out or not, and it's such a big factor now that the transfer portal, everybody's looking to it for one reason or the other, as immediately they go to Pili, the Utes do.
Pili 8 for 8. And you know the first thing that Coach Roberts talked about, get the ball to Alissa Pili whenever you can.
And I'm sure Arizona talked about it a little bit too, what they could do to try to stop her, but easier said than done. They've tried to drop some help defense on her, but she's got a great hand. She's a great passer. As Martinez drives it in and draws some contact. She was fairly quiet in the first half. Coming in. And a bit.
First 5 minutes of this game, second half will be important for Arizona. Stay attached to Utah. Do not let their offense get going.
Pili, the 3 short. That's kind of a quick shot. I was a little surprised we hadn't seen her take a 3. She's very capable, but just hadn't seen it here today. Screen for LaVille. Decides to go inside instead. Good decision by Jade LaVille.
Great decision by LaVille right there. Can attack the paint. She can rise above any defender.
Yeah, she was actually a little more open on that one than I had seen her all day, as that takeaway by Pellington. Driving in, gets it to Reese. They lead back to the Wildcats.
Sharing the ball is contagious. So when you see your teammates sharing, passing up good shots for great shots, you want to do the same, and that's exactly what Pellington did right there.
Yeah, it certainly is. 3 from Kneepkens, no good. Rebound to LaVille. Kate Reese. She's been calling for it inside and dipped that shoulder. They're going to call her with the offensive foul.
Arizona having a low block presence is going to open things up for them. They don't have to score on the low blocks, but if they go inside, that opens up their outside game. They can kick it in and out.
Palmer running the point. Skips it across McQueen and dumps it inside. Pili able to hang on and finish with the shot clock winding down. Yep, you definitely do. I love it. I like the Wildcats trying to push some tempo as well, as that one won't fall. Kneepkens will bring it up. Sid Berry's back on for the Utes, 32 in white. Pili, high post. Shot just short. McQueen, extra effort, another chance, and she'll take the shot and gets it. We got to keep tabs on these 3-pointers. Lynn Roberts donating $200 per made. And the drive by Martinez, give her the and one, and just had incredible chemistry with this group. She brings that vibe on the defensive end. Another team from this conference moving up right now. 5 teams in the top 25. I can't imagine Colorado's not going to be there next week.
They definitely should. Again, their defense has been one of the things that they can hang their hat on in Colorado. And then offensively, they're starting to play better.
Non-conference schedule and now moving right into conference play.
The thing that stands out is because both offensively and defensively, they have a tough team. Their defensive net ranking in
not getting the game either, but hopefully the Sun Devils can get themselves healthy and back as Kneepkens gets the swat and the takeaway. Queen, good cut without the ball. Good spacing also for this Utah team. Kneepkens drives it right, gets it.
Really aggressive on the pick and roll, and they had to decide to turn down the pick and just attack the paint. Kneepkens did it right there.
Kate Reese frustrated. She does not agree. Dia Barnes was having a conversation with the official. Reese got to be careful with the high hedge there on Kelsey Reese. Utah had been on a bit of a drought, finally got their last field goal. They've been over 3 minutes. Arizona, it's been about 3 minutes. And the drive by Gianna Johnson.
Turning it down and going baseline with their drive, and help side is not coming over.
8 points for Gianna Johnson. Here's Reese. Working inside. 14 points for Kate Reese. Trying to stop the 6-0 Utah run. Dia Barnes in her 7th season as the head coach at her alma mater. She's the 4th coach in the Division I ranks to take her alma mater to the championship game. Pass on the baseline, though, no good.
So it leaves somebody open on that opposite baseline. Just wasn't able to execute.
Reese thought about it in the high post, maybe should have taken it, but gets herself in there and stays with it. Kate Reese with more.
Kate Reese with 16 points now. Again, and that catalyst for their defensive pressure.
Oh, and Shayna Pellington didn't give up on the play. Gets the takeaway on the inbound.
When Arizona is able to get scores, they can set up their full-court defense.
Back within 2. It was a 2-point Utah lead at halftime. And that's where we are right now as this third quarter is winding down. And now a 6-0 run. Stasia Young makes her way to the stripe for the Utes. 1 for 2 from the stripe. Not a big three-point shooting team. They average 6 per game, unlike Utah, almost 9 per game. Pellington trying to use the screen, needs some help. Into the lane, pull up, no good for Hilton, and that's the way the third quarter ends. A 3-point Utah lead heading into the fourth quarter. For training and strengthening and conditioning, and she's been a big plus for this Utah team.
We had her in December for the game against Colorado. Big jumper by Jade LaVille. In closing this gap, the coaching staff and players talked about Pili. She's the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. She's been dedicated to getting better, and we see the result.
Yep, we certainly are. Nice start for the Wildcats, though, tying this one right up to start this quarter. As you said it, Jade LaVille with the 3 ball. And working it inside. Gianna Kneepkens taking advantage of her height. But it's been such a close one this entire way. An 8-point lead was the largest lead for the Utes. Love seeing coaches be able to go back to their alma maters and continue to lead them as we are all tied up. Here's Pili inside once again. And frustration for Pellington. That's her 4th personal, but her 3rd foul in just a minute's time. I mean, they've really been picking on her a little bit. She's going to take a seat. Cuello's back on. The floater is pretty. Cuello looking for help. Reese fakes it one way, takes it the other. A jump block. Love the effort from both teams. Lauren Fields, the senior, the transfer from Oklahoma State, and then Kneepkens on the boards as that one to scoop up, and slow to get up is Palmer at the other end, and it leads to a fast break opportunity, and the lead regained by the Wildcats.
Palmer's back up. It looks like she grabbed her calf, maybe a cramp, a minor cramp right there.
Let's hope that's all it is. She is back out top. Wildcats, their first lead since it was 45-44. Pili high post to low post and finish. The spin move by Fields inside. She draws contact. She may not be a big scorer at times, but it's all of the little things that she does.
Oklahoma State. She was Oklahoma State's leading scorer, averaging 15 points a game, so she has the capability to score.
Fields redeemed herself from the free throw line. Pili, another finger roll.
Operating one-on-one on a low block. They space the floor so well because you have to defend their three-point shooters.
Oh, the threes for LaVille. Alissa Pili, 25 points, the most points that she's had since the 2022 season against Colorado. Oh, bench and the crowd up and loving it here inside the Huntsman. Slow to get up, but now others will help out. Kennedy McQueen out there, Deja Young. Versatility.
A lot of different players, a deep team. And one of the good things was that Izzy Palmer did walk off after that timeout. It looked like they were stretching the pack.
Yep. I certainly hope she'll get to come back in. The free throw no good, still tied up. And Puello will run things now for the Wildcats. The crossover, Kate Reese, high post. She can hit that, but waiting to make the extra pass. Fields out to LaVille. Too much.
Think about taking that high post jumper. I appreciate that she wants to execute the offense, but they're going to give her that look.
Yeah, she is definitely capable of hitting that. Young, no hesitation. Sticks it. More money out of Coach Roberts' bank.
Great offensive execution by Utah. So unselfish, passing the ball around and getting a great look, and Young stepping up to the three-point line and making it.
Seventh made three for the Utes. Lynn Roberts, 200 per three. Her team trying to break a record here today, they said.
They're going to have to head to the bank today.
Yeah. Oh, the and one for Kate Reese. And wow, she is showing some emotion, the coach of Barnes, really looking to her whole team and saying, where's our effort? Where's our energy? Let's show it.
Defensively.
Kneepkens drives it in.
Do so right there with a bigger defender on her, attack the paint, and to get a foul on Kate Reese.
Fourth personal on Kate Reese. And she can't hang on to the rebound. It's going to stay with the Utes. You're right, Pellington, it's not just about what she creates offensively, it's really her defensive effort that I think the Wildcats are going to miss. Oh, Puello, hands up. Kate Reese doing an exceptional job, topside D on Pili inside.
She took her time here as she attacks the rim. She's patient, leans back with contact, finishes, and you can see Kneepkens getting fired up as well.
Can't get the three-point play, the long rebound, corralled by Puello, but a little momentum play happening. Coach Roberts and her staff were loving it. Oh, Puello! They wanted a four-point play. They don't get the whistle. They play on, but she gets a three ball.
Puello comes in, her first points of the game when Arizona most needed it. Cuts this lead to, looks like they might have given her two. Okay, gives them a 2-point lead.
Yep, we'll see if they'll do a review potentially, but she averages 7 points a game as they continue to work it inside. Pili can't get that one. Kate Reese trying to hang on, and the crowd swinging their elbows. The crowd not happy about the no call, and it pits Kate Reese to the stripe.
Looks like they called it on Jenna Johnson, so that is good. Pili still on the floor.
And that's the fourth personal on Jenna Johnson, as the first free throw is good for Kate Reese. Adding to her totals, 24 points, 9 boards for Reese. What a game.
Excellent effort by Kate Reese today. Love her leadership, what she's demonstrating on the court. It's a great way to start our Sunday off.
You know, you don't want to set yourself up too much. You think, this should be a good game. We had hoped it would be a good game. You just never know when you get into conference play sometimes. But wow, it is not disappointed. Johnson is all by herself, but a lot of time left on the clock. She takes it in closer, puts it up. Another board for Kate Reese, and she's got a double-double.
Great defense by Arizona right there. Johnson thought twice about that three-point shot, not shooting the ball confidently, and we saw it right there.
Picking up the dribble, back out to Puello. Puello into the lane. Pretty shot from Alissa Pili.
defensively, patient offensively, like there's my Puello. Then she takes a little bit of a gamble, tries to get the steal.
Wildcats up by 2, just under a minute remaining in the ball game.
Can Arizona pull this out? Remember, they're 0-3 when their opponent scores 72 points or more. Will they be able to pull this one out?
Spinning in, Kneepkens with the bucket. Oh, the whistle. The and one. That's what a game for Kate Reese. You cannot say enough about what she's done in this one. She wanted this one badly, and this game is not over.
Reese left it all out on the court with a little bit less than a minute, with 37 seconds left. Who will step up? Coach Barnes is going to call a timeout.
So now who do the Wildcats go to with Pellington out as well as Kate Reese?
Jade LaVille is somebody that can get her own shot.
Yeah.
Great defense. They switched on that. Great defense by Jenna Johnson right there.
The shot goes up by Lauren Fields. And now the Wildcats have to foul. Lauren Fields averaging 6 points per game. Maybe not exactly the option, but
one possession game.
3 Ute players with 4 personal fouls each. Gianna Kneepkens has been playing with the 4 personals, but 15 points in the second half for her. Of her 20, she's been big. They've needed her out there. LaVille gets the shot off. Oh, around and out. Trying to clean it up. Martinez, extra effort, and she'll get free throws. A much smaller lineup for this Utah team. Here's Martinez to the strike. And the first free throw short. Still time left, though. 11.3 on the clock. And misses them both. Long rebound into the hands. And quick banker good by Paris Clark. Wow, at first I thought she should maybe wait a moment, but Paris Clark thought, no, I'm not waiting.
Yeah, see Paris Clark just like, right, so young, just a big smile on her face as she heads out to this court. Utah advances the ball.
Just got to get the inbound, and they try to work it into Palmer. Boy, and she took a chance that there was a tip. There was a tip, though. The official's right on it. And it's going to stay with the Utes, and Lynn Roberts calls another timeout.
Young team, they rely a lot on their sophomores, but Alissa Pili shows her veteran status and her commitment, and right here is going to be an important game.
So different inbound play, and Deja Young's got to get it in. Pili is typically a good option. Instead, the turnover. Clark trickles it over with 1.6 remaining, and a timeout called. Defensive pressure creating the offensive attack.
Again, it will not be an easy task with Arizona. Puello on the ball. It looks like Jade LaVille may be guarding the ball now. They won't make it easy for Kneepkens to toss this ball in.
No, they certainly won't. And it's going to have to be quick. And wow, the lob all the way across. Pili took a dribble. Oh! But a foul call prior. Boy, I wasn't certain that Pili would even have time to take the dribble, but she did. Utah shooting 60% from the floor.
And how about this Utah crowd? On a Sunday they came and they got their money's worth today.
They sure did. And the important one there to tie this one up. Oh, the bench locking arms.
That's a confident stroke.
And gets them both. And with no timeouts remaining for Arizona, that is going to do it.
Wow, what a great game. Kudos to this Utah team.